get the boo while I count a mill. Jigger what, jigger who? Get the boo while I count a mill. Jigger what, jigger who?
Nicki Minaj has thrown shade at the employees of Atlantic Records that have been laid off this week, quipping that UPS are hiring. On Thursday, Variety reported that an expected wave of departures of executives and staff at Atlantic Music Group had begun, with up to 170 people thought to have been affected. Warner Music CEO Robert Kinkle has called it a new dynamic structure for the label group. Nicki Minaj, however, has not been overwhelmed with sympathy for those laid off, writing on X on Thursday, "Dear fired executives and NR, don't be mad, UPS is hiring. Also, feel free to submit your resumes for a job. Hashtag heavy on it," referring to her own record label. Nicki Minaj appeared had some harsh words for Steve Stout and Jay-Z over the weekend regarding her deal with Tidal, and she held no punches. She first said on Saturday afternoon, "I love knowing you're always thinking about me," to a mystery person. "I'm such a tease. The morning of every show you pop up trying to taste my pussy. But no, you may not, ugly." Later on, she went into alleged details of the Tidal fallout, saying, "I received a call advising me Tidal was sold and they made no money on the deal, so all they could offer me was $1 million. But wait, there's more. The lawyer advised that Deseret advised him that I had to sign the agreement in 24 hours if I wanted the $1 million or the offer was off the table." She said, listen to the end of fractions for what my response was.
I said, "Come and get it, boo, while I count a mill. Jigger what, jigger who?"
According to Nicki, she was scammed and only offered $1 million to be silenced, but she said she declined through the grace of God. She then ridiculed Tidal for allegedly spreading misinformation regarding artists receiving payouts after Jay-Z sold Tidal to Jack Dorsey in 2021, responding to a Shade Room post where it was reported that all 16 co-owners of Tidal reportedly received a $8.9 million payout, including Rihanna, Beyoncé, Kanye West, and Nicki Minaj. Nicki responded by saying, "Lol, word, one of the blogs that they reportedly have lots of control of. Why is my photo there? Oh, reportedly, huh? Lol, y'all. I'm really laughing at how people who aren't really smart always believe they are outsmarting smart PPL. No, it's just that we know karma spins. It really spins. Every day, a new man pushing 60 years of age gets fingered in the bussy, then made to come on this internet and lie on me," Nicki added, referring to Steve Stout's recent appearance on The Pivot where he spoke about Tidal and artists not signing paperwork to get paid. She finished by saying, "God is in control. Bookmark this. I'd advise y'all to never mention my name again. Hashtag Gag City Los Angeles tonight and tomorrow night." Nicki Minaj later mentioned how she was being made the target of narratives to avoid people asking questions about Jay-Z's BFF, P. Diddy, and his legal issues. She didn't stop there as she appeared to bring up her husband's sexual assault case and how people talk about that, but not about the rumors that Hav had groomed Foxy Brown, or if Stout knew about the alleged abuse that Cassie, the late Kim Porter, and Aaliyah went through in the industry. Now we all know Nicki Minaj and Foxy Brown are BFFs, so maybe Foxy has been dropping some tea to Minaj. She tweeted, "They gotta keep the conversation on me so that no one asks about these charges against their BFF. I mean, it seems the 30-year-old tea here is far from stale. Patterns. Yet, Sass, Ugly Alien, Stout, Dick Breath, etc. all talking about Onika? Why they talking about Onika? Worried about the tea of a 15-year-old child who was railroaded, but no comments on the tea and baby oil that's been going on for decades and as recent as months ago. If 15-year-olds need to be held accountable and told they can't ever move past their past, then what about the 30-year-olds who groomed, sat by and was silent? Oh, right. Let's keep the blogs focused on Onikwa. Short and Stout Dick don't want to talk about him, friend them." She said Aaliyah, Foxy Brown, etc. during our Kelly video shoots and stuff. Did you know about the abuse to Kim Porter and Cassie? Y'all seem to always run in a sort of rat pack. So that's what we the people want you and your peeps to speak on. Ugly, bald head bowling ball bitch. You and N-words don't have this energy for gangsters in person, only for bitches on the internet. To close out, Nicki Minaj reposted a tweet that highlighted how she surpassed Jay-Z to become the 6th longest charting rapper of all time on Billboard with a caption that read, "Move."
The comments that were being said and that Nicki spearheaded was I just think it was wrong and way out of line. And I was surprised that she would be that personal with him, given all the doors and opportunities that he's given us all.
Nicki's response had come after Stout appeared as a guest on The Pivot on Friday and spoke on Nicki regarding the title deal he claimed she never signed. He also claimed Nicki was mad about missing the opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl because Drake reportedly turned the gig down twice. The Queen Barb was among a bevy of artists who helped launch the streaming platform in March of 2015. On Sept. 11, Nicki claimed she wasn't paid a dime from Tidal after Hoff sold it for $300 million. On the Pivot podcast, Stout was upset with rappers attacking Jay-Z for his decision to have Kendrick Lamar headline the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans instead of Lil Wayne. The United Masters founder took issue with Nicki's comments and addressed why she wasn't paid for her Tidal deal. I think in that case, what Nicki did was wrong. He began to bring up Tidal, his streaming company, that he gave you equity in, that you didn't sign the fucking paperwork, and that's the reason why you left millions of dollars on the table. That man didn't do nothing to you. That crabs in a barrel thing, we can't do that. That's black on black crime, he added. I don't like that. I think Nicki is great artist. Very successful career. Don't do that. Just like, let's not do that. Do that in private. This was what had sparked Nicki Minaj blasting both Steve Stout and Jay-Z on X. She finished by addressing her loyal fan base saying, "So Barbs, thank you for supporting something I was a part of. I love you, but I was scammed and offered $1 million to be silenced. I declined. The grace of God is sufficient. I didn't need their hush money." Now we all saw Nicki Minaj signing live at the Tidal launch event in 2015. She was given 3% share in Tidal exchange for promoting the streaming service and giving exclusive content, which she definitely did. She was also promoting and doing shows for Tidal as well as driving up streams of her music on the platform and encouraging her fan base, aka the Barbs, to download. And plus, she signed the contracts live at the Tidal launch. Do you think Nicki Minaj was lowballed, or do you think there's more to the story? Please leave your comments below. We also saw Cardi B out last night at her friend's birthday party, and she was looking snatched. She recently filed for divorce from her husband of 7 years, rapper Offset, in October, and has just given birth to her third child about 2 weeks ago, and she looks amazing.
Not fair, it's not right, it's imprudent. That man and come and just be mine. Try, you won't even try. It's simple.
Now Tasha K has spoken after Nicki Minaj blasted Jay-Z. She said, "Oh my God, Nicki Minaj is beating Jay-Z the same way Solange did in that elevator while Beyoncé just stood there and watched it happen. Bae, you're from the hood. Come help your little piece of husband. Cause I know damn well a Texas lady like yourself ain't just gonna stand there and let another woman beat your man's ass like this again. Come on now. You got money. You ain't gonna lose no sponsors. And Nicki, I love you down, but if you come for my man, we fighting. So what do you think? Should Beyoncé respond to Nicki Minaj's recent accusations, or should she remain silent on the matter in her usual Queen Bee style? Comment below. We saw Fabulous also speak recently about Beyoncé. The rapper found himself in a tricky predicament when what he thought was a harmless jab from 2010 for the Money song comparing Beyoncé to her sister Solange actually came back to haunt him when Bae pressed him about it later. Because if you could have Beyoncé, would you take Solange? He rapped on the Nicki Minaj
Cause if you could have Beyonce, would you take Solange?
She did run down on me in the elevator, but the first person I saw was B, and Beyonce was like, "Yo, let me holler at you," and I'm like,
Beyonce said, "Let me holler at you."
Yeah. So I was like, "Yo, you know," so I went over there.
Thank you for watching today's video, and please remember to subscribe to Culture Reports. Please like, share, and comment below, and click the notification bell.